Hello, brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel once more. This is Brother Benjamin. In this video, I would like to show you the misconception in the end time message concerning Revelation chapter 10, verse 1 to 7, where it's recorded that a mighty angel came with clothed in a cloud, and a rainbow was above his head, and he had to step one of his feet on land and the other one in the sea, clothed in a cloud, and a rainbow was above his head, and he had to step one of his feet on land and the other one in the sea, and cried with a loud voice as when the lion roared. This is a scripture that in the end time message has been misinterpreted a lot. William Branham taught that this scripture was fulfilled on Mount Sunset. He explained this in different messages, where he spoke about the vision of 5 angels. At first, he said he saw 5 angels.
I looked to the west and looked like in the form of a pyramid, like 2 on each side with 1 at the top. Came 5 of the mightiest angels I ever seen in my life. They were around me. I couldn't see them, but I've been brought into this constellation of a pyramid of them. Inside this constellation of angels, of 5. And I thought death angel would be 1, 5 would be grace. It just seemed, it just shakes me, that blasting and that swift coming of those angels like that. 5 of them together in a constellation of them, like kind of like I had that pyramid drawn here. See, it looked to be, at first it looked like kind of in the distance, it looked kind of like that color of doves, and they were coming from this way, and they would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 right at the top, making 5.
So John was told the revelation of the 7 seals as the prophet was given by the 7 angels that came down on Mount Sunset.
This number, later, William Branham changed that the angels were not 5. He was inconsistent in the way he brought this story. That was after meeting Lee Vale. They discussed over the vision which he told the church that he saw 5 angels. Now, after meeting with Lee Vale, William Branham started changing the number of angels. From 5, changed the number to 7.
The angel of Laodicea, that's an earthly messenger, and that earthly messenger of Revelation 3 verse 14 is also the same angel with Revelations 10:7, that in the days of the 7th angel. That cannot be the trumpeting angel of Revelation chapter 8. No, there's a vast difference there, because the trumpeting angels, they start in chapter 8. You understand? Then they come to chapter 9. Do you understand? On chapter 9, we come on to the 5th trumpeting angel. Then the angels are put on hold. Now, these things are so simple. And you know what? Their simplicity is what gives you. So the trumpeting angels of Revelation chapter 8, the first angel blew, and there was blood. Those are not the angels of Revelation chapter 2, the messengers, the stars, the eyes of Zechariah chapter 4. No. The trumpeting angels, those are heavenly angels. If you come on chapter 9 of Revelation, 5 of them will have sounded. Then Revelation 10 is injected with the seventh messenger. Now some will tell you, no, those are angels of heaven. Those are supernatural angels of heaven. Those ones there. Yeah, they are supernatural angels, like the trumpeting angels. No. Revelation 10:7 really says, in the days of the voice of this, as God has declared to his servants, the prophets. So God had to include that statement, his servants, the prophets. So that seventh angel is a servant. He is a prophet. He is not a heavenly angel. Then you jump, you come to Revelation chapter 11. That's where now you find the sixth angel sounded his trumpet. And then the seventh angel. They all come after chapter 10.
So, when we follow the scripture itself, Revelation 10 verse 7, that seventh angel was announced to sound the trumpet. It's the same angel recorded in Revelation chapter 11 verse 15. So what this pastor in the end time message is teaching is false, is wrong. He's trying to bring a narrative that this seventh angel in Revelation 10 verse 7 was William Branham. No, it's contrary to what the Bible is saying. When you follow the story of angels, you are going to find that it starts from chapter 8 verse 2, where 7 angels were given 7 trumpets. Now, after 4 angels sounded their trumpets, there was an announcement that the remaining 3 trumpets are trumpets of war to the inhabitants of the earth, for the reason of the other 3 trumpets that are yet to sound, of which in chapter 10, the last trumpet was to be sounded by the 7th angel, and it was announced that in his days, but in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he shall begin to sound. That was future. It did not sound there. That was a future prophecy. When he shall begin to sound, in the mystery would be finished, not revealed but finished. When did that 7th angel, announced in Revelation 10 verse 7, announce the sound the trumpet? When did he sound the trumpet? We find it in Revelation chapter 11 verse 15. After the 2 witnesses have done their work, when you read from chapter 11 verse 1, 2, 3, you find after the ministerial work of the 2 witnesses, that's when the 7th angel will come to sound the trumpet. That is not William Branham. William Branham is not in the picture of this scripture. This is a misconception. It is one of the damnable heresies in the message that has misled pastors and that has misled millions of people who are preaching the end time message and hearing the end time message.